Boom. Hey! Meek Spees right at the top. Kathy Murphy. Tina G. Jamie from Wisconsin. Susie Brizuela. Bernadette. Laurie B. Valerie G. Fox Hill Dreams. Meredith Powell. Eddie G is on time. Philosophy. Grab Life by the Cherries. Stella Baxter. And me, BDD in the Heezy. Yeah. Let's see. Hans on Miaz. Hans. Punxsutawney Mo. Lucielle. Cindy C. Mia to you. Teresa Plash. Marty. Samantha Hawkins. Meredith Powell. Lumpy Girl. Ya boy Ken. Stephanie L. from Florida. Melissa McQueen. The Trump Reaper. Welcome to another episode of Storytime with BDD. I'm your host, BDD, aka BrooklynDad, and this is Storytime. Bling, bling. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Happy Friday. And let's see who else has popped in to join us. I see Misha Oliver. I see Gavin Rutherford. If I didn't get Punxsutawney Mo, I'm going to get him now. And if I got him already, I got you again. Sarah B is in the place to be. My Talca Belly. Luciel. Scribble my dibbles. Lee Saunders, everybody. Jenna Murphy, Studio LB, Wilbur McCarthy. The gang's all here. We got more from the gang coming a little later, but stay tuned because we're going to do our little stories of the day.
Stories of the day.
I love that. Yesterday was the January 6th anniversary, and we're going to do a recap of what transpired. Today we lost another great one. The Oscar award-winning Sidney Poitier died at 94. SCOTUS, the Supreme Court heard arguments today for and against COVID mandates. We'll catch up to that. Our guessing game for today is Guess That 2010 Tune. And last but not least, today's You Raggedy Bish is none other than Ted Cruz. All right, I see we got the trolls joining in early, and you know, that was even without me mentioning that we're doing a Ray Epps thing in my in the show today. And Bob Smith, too bad for you. You're not going to be able to tune in to hear what I have to say about what the right is going on about Ray Epps and January 6th. Shh, you can't listen because you need to leave, you punk ass bitch. Moderators, kick that son of a bee out of here. Happy Friday, you guys. Welcome once again to the show where we show no mercy to the bitch ass trolls. Ha ha! Yeah, let's see. Did I get Queen of the South? Yeah, I got you, Queen of the South. Hello to you. Misha says, we all pounced on him. He didn't even see what was. He's like, what is happening? All right, enough of that. Let's get right on into our random chill tunes. Kathy Murphy says, LOL, troll blood. Okay. Today, yet another great one lost. This one apparently just to old age, which I guess that's the way you want to see your heroes going out. You know, let them go out peacefully. Let them ride this ride as long as possible in their sleep, preferably with their loved ones around them after hitting 90 plus years. Yeah, that's gravy as far as I'm concerned. Philosophy says 94 years, but what a life, right? I mean, the guy is from Barbados, I believe, and he became the first African American to win an Oscar award. That's tremendous. There's some actors who go their entire career not winning one Academy Award, and he did it. He opened the door for so many people. So many people looked up to him. And you know what? Not just people of color, but yeah, everybody, man, because he was a stand-up guy. He was a civil rights activist. Overall, great fellow. Some of you guys might recognize him from Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. There's a whole host of movies that he's famous for. To Sir with Love. Also, great movie, which I saw in my early to mid 20s. I do remember shedding a tear for some reason. I'm not sure why. Maybe I was dealing with onions or something. But one of my favorite roles that I saw him in was In the Heat of the Night. And why? It's precisely for the phrase that's up on the screen now. They call me, well, it says they call him, but he said, they call me Mr. Tibbs. And when I heard that, I was like, what? Rewind that shit. He said that with his whole chest, because this movie, In the Heat of the Night, takes place during a time where, he's in the deep South, and they didn't tolerate uppity blacks, telling them, don't call me boy, and, all this. And that's the kind of character he was. He was law enforcement, I believe federal law enforcement. He was doing his thing. So wifey and I might be watching one of these movies tonight, possibly. Those of you who were Bahamas, thank you, Sylvia Correa. Those of you who were paying attention to my Twitter feed last night, mind you, I don't take for granted that you guys are clocking my tweets. It's a blessing if you do. Sometimes I'm just tweeting random shit about Seinfeld. But anyway, last night, I'm like you guys, okay? I am just like you guys. I just have a bit more followers. But when somebody famous follows me, it's a big deal, right? Caught up in the rapture of love. Nothing else can compare. Anita Baker! there. just happened to be scrolling through my notifications, and something popped up on my screen. It says Anita Baker followed you. I was like, wait a minute, is that the Anita Baker, or is just a doppelganger? Everybody's got doppelgangers. Is this the real one? And I looked it up, and lo and behold, what? He said, what? Oh my goodness. I don't know why this gets me so excited, because again, you're a regular person, you're growing up, you're listening to music, you happen to I remember, I think it was 88 was the first time I heard "With all my heart, I love you, baby." Such a great song. 80s, I remember Anita Baker appearing, so that was fantastic. Fantastic. Hey, Veronica Tello, you made it. Welcome, Veronica Tello. Oh, Veronica Tello brings up Lilies of the Field, also a very strong movie that Sidney Poitier was in. And I totally also forgot, Let's Do It Again and Uptown Saturday Night. One of those, actually, I have the DVD of, and that's also possible. We might be watching that tonight as well. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So anyway, I was talking about Anita Baker. Like I said, when famous people follow us, it's pretty cool, right? Justin Bieber followed me, I want to say maybe it was a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. I don't know, but that gave me some street cred with the kids, right? The kids, I was like, hey, guess who is following me now? Justin Bieber. And they were impressed. Me personally, I don't listen to his music. I don't care for the kid. He's all right, I guess, but I don't really listen. Watcher Soko says Don Winslow followed her this week. Scribble My Dibble says Anita Baker was her first concert. That's very cool. Very cool. Who else? The Rock, mind you. When The Rock followed me, that was last year. That shit was mad cool because that was random. That was out of left field. Like, I didn't even know he was even paying attention to politics. Why is this guy following me? Anyway, some people have said my arched eyebrow reminds him of The Rock. Whatever. And then, of course, Joy Reid and Nicole Wallace follow me, which is super duper cool because I watch them on TV every day. Still no Rachel Maddow, though. Still no Rachel Maddow. So, if I'm collecting famous people like Pokemon, I still don't have a Rachel Maddow yet. How does this guy Bob Smith keep sneaking his? What is his deal, dude? How pathetic are you? Right? You were like, we blocked you, and you snuck back in just to be a heckler. What kind of pathetic life are you living? Is this all you have? Huh? We're a room full of people who love each other. You, meanwhile, are just living to hate. It sucks to be you. Anyway, moving right along. The Knicks last night. Football season is finished as far as I'm concerned. The fantasy playoffs are over, so I can turn my attention to more important things until the Super Bowl, and that is basketball. And my Knicks are doing something special. Not all the time, not every night, but last night. Last night I just wanted to share with you guys, there was 1.5 seconds left on the clock of a game between the Knicks and the Celtics, and the Knicks came all the way back from being down 27 points. It was tied. 1.5 seconds left on the clock. And then this happened. You only have time to catch and shoot. And it goes in! That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. I love it. I love it. Yeah, yeah. So that was my boy R.J. Barrett, but he couldn't have even done that without the efforts of Evan Fournier, who racked up 41 points in last night's game. So just to keep this in perspective, this guy only averages like 12 points a game, except for when he's playing the Celtics. When he's playing the Celtics, he's LeBron James. Everybody else, he's a scrub off the street. Okay, so I told you guys, wifey and I were postponing the whole 30 because she wasn't feeling too great. She was under the weather. Now she's above the weather. Feeling better. So we're going to go into that whole 30. We have been preparing. Maital Cabelli, I'm not going to be talking much about the Nets until the playoffs. Why? Because I claim the Nets, but in my brain, they're not really Brooklyn. I still remember them as New Jersey Nets. So whatever, it's fine. So we've been doing some preparation for the whole 30. As you know, we can't have any sugar. We can't have any dairy. We can't have any pasta, no starch, no bread. Oh my God, what am I gonna do without my bread and my cheese? So, we're gonna get creative. We're gonna get some tasty sauces. We've got the tasty sauces. This is our cabinet right now. This is on the second shelf. We are going to have to remove things like cookies and potato chips and triggering things from our kitchen cabinet. And the other shelf right above, we have like rabbit food, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. What is this shit? I don't know. This wifey picked up this stuff. I have no interest in any of these items. So we're going to have to get some cashews. I think we can eat some cashews. Also maybe macadamias. I can do the macadamia. No, Maital, cannot have cheese on this thing. No. It's not really a diet, you guys, just so you know. It's not a diet. It is like a resetting of your body's chemistry or whatever. Lucy L says her deepest condolences. Coffee is fine. No problem with coffee, but can't have milk. Can have coconut milk, which is what we're going to do. The kiddos, they're fine. They are fine. They're not in doing this thing at all. It's just me and wifey. And now tonight is pizza and movie night. I don't know what we're going to call it once we start this thing. We're going to call it, I don't know. It won't be pizza. It will be chicken. Scribble says, get some dates. Good thinking. Pizza night tonight is the last pizza night for the next month, I suppose. Dates can satisfy any sweet craving. That's clever. Very clever. That's like a loophole. Zone 414 is a movie that's on Netflix right now, streaming on Netflix. It's a new movie. And it kind of has like a Blade Runner feel to it, yeah? Except instead of Harrison Ford, it's Guy Pearce. And robots are plentiful in this reality. And Guy Pearce is hired by a woman who creates robots, hired to find her daughter who has been kidnapped. And along the way, he meets colorful characters, etc., etc. We might watch this tonight or tomorrow night, depends. We like options. We like to have options. Valerie G, thank you. Re-educating the eating habits. That is a perfect way of describing it. Sylvia Correa and Paula Freitas are both saying veggie pizza. However, the veggie pizza, it can't be pizza because you need the crust to make the pizza, and the crust is the no. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Somebody, if any, you can get vegan pizzas, but again, I'm hearing you. Hearing you. I don't know. We gotta look into that. Cauliflower. Scribble says cauliflower crust. You have my attention. Philosophy says Atkins has pizza. Shite. Look at you guys finding all the loopholes. Cauliflower crust. Wifey, we're going to look into that, yeah? We have to. That's interesting. All right, that's it for the random stuff. Boom, boom. You guys, thank you so much for those very creative loopholes idea. Wojo Mom, I see it. You snuck in, but I got you now. Wojo Mom is here, you guys. Jen Murphy, Michelle Bookout, Marie from New Jersey. Holy cow, the gang's all here. Lisa Hathaway, Sheila Bird, Speedtopia, Monique Lee, Wifey is here. She says trying to retrain food habits means moving away from snack junks and natural means processed foods, even if the items are made from all natural. Thank you. Very good, lovies. Thank you. Corey Lord is here. Bonnie Bonbon. I haven't seen Bonnie Bonbon in a minute. Welcome back, my friend. And Xander Zork. There you go. You made it. Okay, let's jump right on into our quick hits. Yeah! Yeah, you son of a bee. Yeah. Take that, bitch. Quick hits. Today, oh my goodness, Misha Oliver has just donated. Thank you so kindly, Misha Oliver. That is very, very generous of you. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. Yes, so the people who murdered Ahmaud Arbery, they were sentenced today. They've already been convicted. Today was the sentencing day. And they were facing life in prison, and that's exactly what they got. The Sumzama Beaches. They got this is Greg McMichael got life plus 20 years in case he somehow survived being in prison for life. Here's another 20 years for your ass. And then Travis McMichael, he got life plus 20 again, just in case. We want to make sure your ass is in the ground when you leave here. And last but not least, this last guy, Roddy Bryan. Roddy Bryan just got life with a chance of parole. Personally, I am not affiliated with the Arbery family. I think, if I was part of the family, I would feel satisfied because that last guy, Roddy Bryan, he was described as, not all there. Maybe, he's missing a few cards from his deck, not the sharpest tool in the drawer. He was complicit. He did help, block off Ahmaud Arbery, prevented him from escaping. So he was complicit in his death, but I don't think the dude had any intention of what went down happening. So anyway, in any case, these guys are all going away for a very long time. This guy will also probably not survive his time in prison. I also want to say the judge, I was very impressed by the judge. He was thorough in how in his thought process. He took us through his thought process. He explained what went into the decisions he made about how much time these guys were going to do. And you've definitely got the sense that he not only did he not like these people, he just had a lot of disdain. He didn't curse about them. No, he was very, very even-tempered unlike the judge in the Kyle Rittenhouse case, this guy was very professional, but you could tell, like, he just did not, he despised really these people. As he told us, you know, these characters did not have any remorse for their actions, and he just recapped all of the actions and behavior of the convicted defendants. So good on this guy, bully on him, and bully on that jury for doing the right thing. Yeah, I thought he was very, very good. Another jobs report came out today, and so the media, of course, what do? They rush to explain how this jobs report is going to be bad for the Biden administration. It was 199 jobs added, opposed to, I don't know where they're getting these astronomical projections. We're projecting 400 million billion jobs added. Like, why are you setting the expectations so goddamn high based on last month's? Why are you doing that? Because, you know, look, if you tell your kids, right? If you tell your kids, listen, you guys, I'm coming home with every toy imaginable that you could possibly imagine. I'm bringing them home for you, and you're going to be able to play with them until you can't play with any toys anymore. And then you come home empty-handed. They're going to be like, why would you do that? Why would you do it? Same thing with the jobs report. Make realistic expectations. Now, this 199,000 number glosses over the fact that the unemployment rate dropped from 4.1 to 3.9, which is also ahead of projections. But they don't care about that. Every number that they get, look, here we go. 199, they expected 450,000. Where are you pulling these numbers from? Stupid. And also the wages happened to rise as well, but that again gets overshadowed. Oh, also because there's a great exodus from a lot of people are quitting their jobs. As President Biden pointed out in his speech today to explain the jobs number, he explained that people are quitting their jobs because they're finding better opportunities with higher pay. And that's the whole point of this exercise. Moving right along. The Supreme Court heard arguments for and against COVID vaccine mandates. Yeah. And frankly, every day that goes by, you know, my feelings are changing on this. Again, I will be 100% clear and transparent. I am vaccinated. I am boosted. Wifey is vaccinated and boosted. Our kids are vaccinated. They were not eligible to be boosted until, about a week ago. So, God damn it. Oh, no. My waving hand has spilled water right onto my laptop. Isn't that wonderful? I am so clumsy. Here we go. Let's just dab this. This is happening live, you guys. In case you didn't know, I just possibly wrecked my laptop. That's convenient. Are you guys still there? Hang on. I'm just trying to carefully dry off these keys. We'll try not to wave the hands as much while I've got a glass of water and ice. Yeah, I can't blame the cats. Can't blame anyone but my damn wavy hands. Okay. I wish I had some paper towels in here, but all I have is now soaked tissue. And now my laptop is doing crazy things. Okay, we're going to see if we can get through this broadcast without the computer completely crapping out, because it is acting kooky now. This is my script. These are my notes. Soaked. This is lovely. This is live. This is live. Okay, wifey, if you are listening, I would love it if you could bring me some paper towels or something to save this laptop. That would be wonderful. SOS. Do I have a towel? I have my old, this is my broken Santa hat. We'll use this. Actually, you know, we're experiencing some technical difficulties, so hold tight. Be right back. Yeah, I'll let you know. Okay. Got the paper towels here. Got the soaking mouse pad. Let's see, is there anything under here? A little bit of water under there. Nothing too serious. Bunch of ice on the floor here. It's just marvelous. Okay. Live. Okay, so exciting. Never a dull moment when you're doing a live broadcast. All right, let's see. Where was I? Yeah. So I was saying my feelings are changing about the whole mandate thing. Here's my issue. My issue is that the communication on what the vaccines are meant to do is muddled. The communication on expectations, right? A lot of people, myself included, thought, you get the vaccine, I'm not going to catch the COVID. That's what I thought for a long time. And then the communication was clarified. It's like, no. We didn't mean that you will never get it. It just means that if you do get it, you still can get it if you're vaccinated. You just won't die. Or you might die, but you have a much lower chance of dying if you get the vaccine. And then the unvaxxed folks are saying, well, if you're saying I can still get the COVID and I'm still going to suffer, I still got a chance of dying, but you're going to force me to take it? And that's what their issue is. Jen Murphy, my friend, thank you for the donation. I will use a portion of that. Oh, Sticky Taco! Sticky Taco, ladies and gentlemen. Sticky Taco. Portion of that donation will go to getting some more paper towels. Yeah, so their concern is that your message, you're following the science, it keeps changing day by day. You don't even know what's what, but you want to force us to take it. So they kind of have a point. I'm not gonna lie. I'm saying this as a fully vaxxed and boosted person who is likely to get another boost 6 months down the road, apparently. If this wears off and they tell us to get another boost, I'm going to get it because I'm not a scientist. I don't do peer reviews and any of that shit. My research would be worthless. So there are people that are way smarter working on this. And you know what? Is a pharmaceutical company going to benefit from it? Most likely. But they have medicine on the lockdown. So if you think you're sticking it to the man, you're sticking it to the pharmaceutical companies by not taking their life-saving medicine, well, good luck to you. Good luck. But I do understand their frustration. Just that's what I'm putting out there. Hello, happy hippie. I see you there. Meanwhile, Ron DeSantis, who this dude like mysteriously disappeared for weeks, and then when he resurfaced, he made a speech that sounded like he was having trouble breathing or trying to stop from crying or both. Anyway, this jackass allowed 1 million COVID tests to expire. Yes, he did that. He just let them expire. And what was his excuse? He said, we had a stockpile, but no one really wanted them, for many, many months. So, he didn't even occur to him that people in other states that really did want them, needed them, could have used them before they expired. What a selfish bastard. And mind you, Florida, a lot of my friends and family live in Florida. There's a lot of elderly folks who live in Florida. And, the elderly, whether you choose to accept this as truth or not, the elderly are the ones who turn up to vote. They are the most reliable voting bloc, the old folks, because they know how important it is. And last but not least in the quick hits, news came out today from the University of Florida. They are projecting that 70 to 80% of all Floridians will be infected. It's no laughing matter, but I just, I couldn't resist the infected thing. Yeah. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen, for our quick hits. And here I am with soggy notes, but I got notes. And I also have a timeline cleanse. Timeline cleanse. Hey, think first. Oh, think first. I haven't seen you in a while, and I want to thank you, my friend, for the kind, generous donation. So Linda Lick, you said you like how I say that. That timeline cleanse thing, it's pre-recorded. I pre-recorded my voice on the voice modulator thing. All right, timeline cleanse. Okay, so any society is only good as its weakest member. And we cannot stop rooting for those weak members because we need everybody, right? And this one good penguin illustrates that. So here we got a group of penguins here. There's one who breaks off. He's in the front there. He's in the front. And that ice is about to break off.
You got split. Run.
Look at that.
Oh.
Shorty Doo-Wop just made it. Whoo!
Back with his friend.
Really fast. Really fast. Yeah, so that's good news. The climate change is making life shitty for the penguins, but they're getting their cardio in, Okay, next up, I think I've showed you guys one of these things, but this is a different video. This technology is coming, and I don't know if I need to rob a bank to get one, but I want one. Look at this shit. Dude is flying. That's Iron Man. Come on. What? I need this. He is flying, yo. He is just flying. No strings, no wire. He's just in the air. This might as well be repulsor rays coming out of his hands. Look at this shit. They're going to make that, eventually they're going to make that smaller and more compact. I need this. Freaking jetpack. How long has this been a reality? And right now it's only available to the military, but I seriously, I want this. I don't know if I need to, I probably need to rob a bank so that I can go into a cryogenics program, right? And they freeze my body and then bring me back when these things are cheaper to own. Because I want one! Damn it. Oh, and the landing, the superhero landing. I need that. Okay, last but not least, this last one, I always save the best for last, right? This last one is a direct callback to Anita Baker following me on Twitter. And this is a collection of people who also appreciate Anita Baker. Sorry, you guys couldn't hear. I'm seeing your notes here. I'm going to try it again. Here we go.
Okay.
I just turned it up.
Follow you here by me, baby. You let my love fly free. I want you in my life for all time. Caught up in the rapture of love. Nothing else can compare. When I feel the magic of you, Ooh.
Woo! God damn. Yeah, that was on Miss Baker's timeline, and I will. Let me see. Do I have my phone? Where did I put my phone? Oh, it's here. I'm going to retweet that so you guys will have that. That's in my timeline cleanse folder. Boom, boom, boom. I just retweeted that. So if you guys want a copy, go look on my timeline. It is there. And that is our timeline cleanse. Let me jump right on in because I'm a little bit delayed because of the spill for our main topic.
In fact, tomorrow, I don't even like to say.
We're not ready for that yet. Oh my God, what happened? Oh shit. Hang on a second. Good Lord. Caught up in the rapture of love. Nothing else can compare. You know what? I'm not going to ruin that song for you guys. I was watching, Teresa Plash. That is an excellent observation. It is like Boys to Men meets Anita Baker. Yeah, that rendition was beautiful. Yesterday, what's my man? Who the hell was trending yesterday? Anyway, Hang on. Luther Vandross was trending yesterday. And you guys know I love to sing on this show, even though I can't really. But I will not attempt Luther Vandross. There's certain people I will not even Anita Baker, I shouldn't even be trying because the voice is so special. I don't want to mess it up. All right. January 6th anniversary. It's been a year and a day since we all did bear witness to a very shocking event, attack on the Capitol, where Capitol Police were attacked with flagpoles and fire extinguishers, where members of Congress were barricaded into rooms and offices saying goodbye to their loved ones. The so-called president of the United States was watching these events unfold with glee, while the life of his own vice president was at risk. He was watching, refused to stop this from happening. And, the people at Fox News, the people close to him, his damn coke-headed son, Don Jr. was trying, even that jackass was trying to get him to stop it. Ivanka, Miss Complicit Barbie, she tried. Everybody tried. Sean Hannity, all the way from up in Trump's rectum, tried to be heard. So, yesterday, President Biden made a very pointed and important speech that addressed the need for these perpetrators to be held accountable, and it leveled a pretty direct shot at the former defeated guy.
Speak plainly about what happened in 2020. Even before the first ballot was cast, the former president was preemptively sowing doubt about the election results. He built his lie over months. It wasn't based on any facts. He was just looking for an excuse, a pretext, to cover for the truth. He's not just a former president. He's a defeated former president. Defeated by a margin of over 7 million of your votes in a full and free and fair election. There is simply zero proof the election results were inaccurate. In fact, in every venue where evidence had to be produced, an oath to tell the truth had to be taken, the former president failed to make his case. Just think about this. The former president and his supporters have never been able to explain how they accept as accurate the other election results that took place on November 3rd. The elections for speak plainly about what happened.
Let me just say this. Let me make it plain. President Biden's speech yesterday was necessary. It was also brilliant. He said the things that needed to be said. They didn't question the election results where they won. They only questioned that one where they lost. They lost big. And they had no proof of their accusations. None whatsoever. Susie Brizuela is making a point here. She says, shame on Republicans for making me say nice things about Dick Cheney. We're going to get to Dick Cheney in a minute. I just want to say before moving on about President Biden's performance. You guys have heard me be critical about, Mr. Squinty. He did the squinting a little bit yesterday. Not a big deal. Overall, big improvement. They had his eyes, much wider yesterday, which I did appreciate. People aren't that deep. So if you mess up the message with the delivery, they're not going to hear the message. So you got to get both down. Yeah. Speedtopia says, please turn it up. Oh, I'm sorry. That video is over. One giant mic drop by Joe. I hope you guys are hearing the audio. Awesome speech. He was right on it. But Spanky told it wasn't kind. Yeah, he lost. He friggin' lost. Okay, so you guys did hear this mostly. So meanwhile, on this day, people like Lindsey Graham were showing their ass, basically, claiming that President Biden was politicizing January 6th. Can you imagine that? They said President Biden was politicizing the attack on the Capitol that happened. This is the same party that launched 10 investigations into Benghazi with the explicit purpose of weakening Hillary Clinton. That was it. That was the only purpose, because she testified for 11 hours, and that wasn't good enough for them. You know, I'm sorry. January 6th was a day that wasn't even supposed to even be on our radar. This was a day that was supposed to come and go. This is one of those days that we're supposed to just ignore because it's so banal in its, in its just regularity. This is a process that is just a formality. They're just supposed to go through and count the votes, and that's it. We're not even supposed to be paying attention to it because it's just so basic. It's not supposed to be all, angry mob beating down cops. So don't tell us about politicizing something. You guys politicize this by creating the atmosphere of resentment. You had thousands of people angry, resentful, feeling like something was stolen from them. And then you have the president, so-called president of the United States, stoking their anger, telling them, don't give up. Tell them to fight. Tell them to show up on this day. It's going to be wild. And you know what? It was wild. And that jackass didn't have the decency to call his dogs off. Politicize. Get the fuck out of here. Bunch of people, they got it in their heads that they needed to help this butthurt old man hold on to power, because he got his fee-fees hurt. We didn't politicize this shit, and we cannot move on from January 6th until everybody who is responsible is held accountable. And that goes all the way up, like on at all levels, the way Merrick Garland said the other day. We can't have a democracy where when one side wins, the other side doesn't accept it, and this bullshit, we just, bounce and lurch from election to election as people's faith in democracy is slowly eroded. Seriously, President Carter just the other day wrote a brilliant piece about why our democracy is perched on the edge of the edge of disaster. Republicans really showed their asses yesterday, as there were only two Republicans on the floor of the House. And as Susie Brizuela said earlier, God damn them for making me have to say something nice about Dick Cheney. The evil emperor, Shooting friends in the face, Dick Cheney. That guy. The evil mastermind behind the Iraq War. That guy was the only, and his daughter were the only decent Republicans on the floor of the House yesterday. Come on. It's January 6th commemorated a day where a lot of those Republicans, those same Republicans, were barricaded inside their office praying that they don't get killed. Oh, Marie from New Jersey also pointing out cyber ninjas went bankrupt. That's some good news. The people conducting the audit in Arizona, yeah, they went bankrupt, so they're closed. Good riddance. Other Republicans like Matt Gaetz and Marjorie Three Toes were busy telling walking bag of smegma Steve Bannon that they weren't ashamed of their actions on January 6th. No, in fact, they were proud of what they did on January 6th. I gotta believe that someone in the Department of Justice is assigned just to take notes on what these boneheads say. Yeah, they're letting them just feel like they are, because that's what happens when somebody does something wrong and then they get away with it. They start feeling like they're impervious to harm, so they just keep doing bigger and worse things. It's true. This happens. Let's see. Lee Saunders says, we can hear your video slightly quieter. Audio is loud and clear. Yes, loud and clear. Playing this on my TV. Oh, my clips are quiet. All right. So going forward, I'll make sure I turn the volume up on those clips. Yeah. So the big conspiracy, the big rabbit hole people were jumping down yesterday is this thing about Ray Epps. Have you guys heard about Ray Epps? Oh my goodness. You guys know I love a conspiracy theory, a good one, as much as the next guy. Probably more, actually. I can really, start unraveling a thread. You know how you pull at a thread on a sweater and before you know it, the sweater is all gone? Yeah, I do enjoy a good conspiracy theory. But I try to keep my brain space clear of conspiracy theories because ultimately they are just a waste of time and energy. And before you know it, you've lost your grasp of reality. That's what happens with the conspiracy theories. Yeah, are they possible? Sure. That's why they're called a theory, right? But they start getting nuts. So Madison Cawthorn tweeting, who is Ray Epps? Matt Gaetz is saying, ask Ray Epps if it was a Fedsurrection. Wendy Rogers is just tweeting, Ray Epps, Ray Epps, Ray Epps. So apparently Ray Epps is a guy who is a former member of the military, a former Marine, also a former member of the Oath Keepers, which, in my opinion, if you served in our armed forces and then you join some shit group like the Oath Keepers or the Proud Boys, that should automatically cancel out your time in the military, I think, because those are far right-wing terror groups. The Oath Keepers and the Proud Boys, you are marring your military record with your membership to those groups. Anyway, this guy, Ray Epps, is apparently that. Former military, former or current member of the Oath Keepers. Also, strangely enough, was all over the place on January 5th and January 6th. January 5th and January 6th, Ray Epps was seen telling people, suggesting that you should go to the Capitol, but not just go to the Capitol, but go inside the Capitol. So what they're trying to say is that this guy, Ray Epps, is a federal either informant or a federal plant. Like he works for the FBI and he deliberately tricked these law-abiding citizens into breaking the law. You just took it from random red hat wearing Joe. He said, do this illegal thing, and they're like, yeah. He didn't show these people a badge and say, hey, I'm with the Fed. What would make you think it's okay to do something illegal because some strange dude told you to do it? Take some responsibility for yourselves. The freaking president of the United States was telling to do shit. Yeah, here's their smoking gun video.
In fact, tomorrow, I don't even like to say it because I'll be arrested.
Well, let's not say it.
We need to go, I'll say it.
All right.
We need to go in to the Capitol.
Let's go!
So I'm going to put it out there. I'm probably going to go to jail for it, okay? Tomorrow, we need to go into the Capitol. Into the Capitol. Peacefully. Fed. Peacefully. Okay, folks, spread the word. As soon as the president's done speaking, we go to the Capitol. The Capitol's this direction. Done speaking. We are going to the Capitol, where our problems are. It's that direction. He spread the word.
I know.
In fact, tomorrow,
Okay, so there it is. That's their smoking gun. That this guy was so clever. What is it? That entrapment? One person entrapped thousands of people? Stupid. Come on now. Come on. Just that one guy. You would blame that one guy on all those people breaking windows. What's her face? What's the Ashley Babbitt, huh? That she climbed into a window when a federal officer was pointing a gun at her and said, "Don't move." And she decided she wanted to breach despite the fact that a gun was pointing right at her. Come on now. The party of personal responsibility. You guys are taking no responsibility for that? You want to blame it on Mr. Magical Fed, Ray Epps, huh? This is the rabbit hole you want to disappear into, huh? You got enough room in that rabbit hole with, with Hunter Biden's laptop and all this other magical shit that causes you guys to be shitty people? No! You did it. And this guy, Merrick Garland, maybe he's taking his time. I don't know. But it could also be one of those things. The more time he takes, the more solidified his information is, the more high possibility that he is going to get those people higher up, those higher ups. Until further notice, until he says or does something to prove that he is not interested in going after the former defeated guy, I'm going to assume that he's got our interests, our best interests at heart. That's it. All right. January 6th. That's my January 6th recap. Most of the day it was solemn. There were people in the House, on the floor of the House, Democrats, who were giving testimonies about that day, about how terrified they were. And, it was touching, and this thing should not be forgotten. The right, the Republicans want us to forget it. They want to sweep this under the rug. They want to put the blame or responsibility for this. They want to call this a random tour, anything, but have to accept responsibility for the fact that they let orange asshole lead them down this path, and they were too chicken shit to extricate themselves from it and do the right goddamn thing. That's it. Solid Blue Sister says people should give Garland a break. He's dealing with going through thousands of tips, photos, etc. You never know what goes on behind the scenes. Yeah, pretty much. And I am one of the guys who was not giving him a break, who was, impatiently like, what you waiting for, Merrick? What you waiting for? Now I'm going to sit back and chill. We're going to see what happens. Meredith Powell said, BDD, is your laptop really Hunter's? No, it is not. All right, it's time for our guessing game. You know, I love this part of the show. God damn, what is happening to my show? I swear to you guys, I did this. I swear I did this. And why is it not done? Why is it undone somehow? Okay, so this is not today's guessing game. This show is live, but why is my shit all over the place? I don't know. Maybe I inadvertently hit undo when I was trying to dry off the laptop. But fear not, I am going to remove. This is from the last show. This was Wednesday's show. Gavin Rutherford says it's Watergate. Oh, shit. Very clever. Very clever, Gavin Rutherford. I'm glad I got you guys in the audience to help keep the rest of us entertained. All right, now. Here we go. So today's show is name that. Wait, I got to change the name here. Name that 2010 tune. Okay, and I should have had all caps on, but whatever. I'm so done with this. Okay, name that 2010 tune. So, here's the deal. These tunes are from between the year 2020 and 2010 and 2020. All right? And I'm going to read or sing the lyrics. I need you to tell me what the name of the song is. Okay? Trump Reaper says, I'm going to die at this game. I don't think so. Be positive. Be positive. Just 2010s, not just 2010, 2011, 2012, all the way up to 2020. Okay? Listen closely. Here's the first one. Just gonna stand there and watch me burn. That's all right, because I like the way it hurts. Just gonna stand there and hear me cry. That's all right, because I blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Now you see, what I've done is I'm saying blah, blah, blah over the name of the song, which is in the lyrics that I just sang. Now I'm seeing folks throw the name of the singer, Rihanna and Eminem, which is correct. However, not what I'm looking for. Looking for the name of this song. All right. And with that said, I think I've seen enough. This is luckily is not wet. It's dry. Love the Way You Lie. Love the Way You Lie by Rihanna and Eminem. And let's see, who do we have at the top of here? Okay. Okay, Monique Lee, you're very close. I'm going to give it to you. Love the Way It Hurts. Cindy C is 100% correct. Love the Way You Lie. As is Philosophy. Scribble My Dibbles. Mia Mia to You. Samantha Hawkins. Chrissy says, that's Eminem's song. That's right, but that's not the name of the song. Sylvia Correa. Michelle. Maital Capelli. Adrian Gladish. Meredith Powell. Misha Oliver, Corey Lord, Meek Spees says, love the way you burp. No. Okay. Philosophy says, love the way you spill water. We're not going to let me forget that, are we? Good job, you guys. Good job. All right. Next up. Here's the next one. Same bed, but it feels just a little bit bigger now. A song on the radio, but it don't sound the same. When our friends talk about you, all it does is tear me down. 'Cause my heart breaks a little when I hear your name. It all just sounds like ooh, ooh. Too young, too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. Should have gave you all my hours when I had the chance. Take you to every party 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. Now my baby's dancing, but she's dancing with another man. All right, I have seen enough. Philosophy up there when you spilled water on me. Damn you! We're looking for When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars, a fantastic artist. I love this guy so much. Let's see. Asmila J, you made it. Congratulations. Welcome to you. Cindy C is at the top. When I Was Your Man, followed by Philosophy. Mia to you, Misha Oliver, Scribble My Dibbles, Monique Lee, Corey Lord. Lee Saunders says, oh my. Maital Cabelli, Sylvia Correa, Meredith Powell, Kathleen Cross, Susie Brizuela, Samantha Hawkins. Eddie G wants to know, what key is this? I have no idea. That damn Alaskan says this song makes her cry. Gavin Rutherford says, when I was your laptop. Damn you guys. Lisa Hathaway. Thank you, Misha Oliver. That's very nice of you. Okay. Good job, you guys. Good job. I won't get as lucky with all of these songs. In fact, with most of these songs. So please, I'm apologizing to your ears in advance. Here's the next one. Hang on. Looking for the key, the melody. And as long as I got my blah, 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 I'ma leave it on the floor tonight. And you got fixed up to the nines. Let me show you a few things. All pressed up in black and white, and you're dressed in that dress I like. Love is swinging in the air tonight. Let me show you a few things. Let me show you a few things. Show you a few things about love. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Let's see. Anybody? Anybody? Oh, okay. We got some guesses. I think I've seen enough. Oh, shit. Nurse Mitch. Nurse Mitch, you get a special prize for Laptop Tull. That is inspired. Very inspired. The rest of you guys, we're looking for Suit and Tie. Suit and Tie. And at the top here, Tina G says, laptop jokes forever now. Cindy C is at the top, followed by Mia to you. You guys, I gotta share some of these with you. I know I'm running late. I don't give a shit. Big Spee says, I must be your laptop because you're getting me damp. That shit is funny. Thank you for that. Trump Reaper, suit and tie. Let's see. Eddie G says, fresh pressed suit or some shit by Justin Timberlake. I'm going to give you that one. Nurse Mitch, Monique Lee, Maital Cabelli, Adrian Gladish, Sylvia Correa, Kathleen Cross, Samantha Hawkins, Mia Mia to you, Susie Brizuela. Miss Scribble says, don't know this one. Meredith Powell, Lori B. Okay. Oh, shit. Gavin Rutherford says, I'm bringing laptop back. You guys are freaking really clever. Like, extremely clever. Like, Twitter clever. All right. Here's the next one. Listen closely. This one is probably going to go really quickly. I got the eye of a tiger, a fighter, dancing through the fire, 'cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me blah, louder than a lion, 'cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me blah. Blah, 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 blah. All right, I have definitely seen enough. It's that one word, 4-letter word song that just lets you all get that quickly. We're looking for Roar by Katy Perry. Katy Perry? Yeah, that's her name. Let's see, who do we have at the top here? We got Mia Mia to You is at the top. Followed by Monique Lee, Cindy C, Nurse Mitch, Scribble My Dibble, Sylvia Correa, That Damn Alaskan, Meredith Powell, Hands on Me Ass, Misha Oliver, Monique Lee, Susie Brizuela, Maital Cabelli, Lucielle, Michelle, Kathleen Cross, Gavin Rutherford, Michelle Bookout, Wilbur McCarthy, Bernadette, Samantha Hawkins, Susie Brizuela, Lori B. Good job, you guys. Good job. Good job. Okay, here's the next one. I'm just letting you know I'm going to do horribly at this one. Just bear with me, okay? Just listen to the words. Just pay no attention to how I carry these words out. Oh, that's clever. Hear me pour. That's good philosophy. All right. I heard that you're settled down, that you found a girl and you're married now. I heard that your dreams came true. Guess she gave you the things I didn't give to you. Old friend, why are you so shy? Ain't like you to hold back or hide from the light. Never mind, I'll find blah, 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 blah. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said. All right, I've seen enough. All right. Looking for Adele, Someone Like You. Yeah, so, she's one of those rare voices. I was telling Wifey last night, that's the closest I will come to attempting to do something that Adele. She's got one of those, I'm not trying to even sound remotely like her. All right. At the top, we got Lee Saunders at the top, followed by Cindy C. and Maital Cabelli and your boy Ken, Mia Mia and Misha Oliver, Sylvia Correa, Scribble My Dibbles. All right, Michelle Bookout, That Damn Alaskan, Lori B., Monique Lee, Susie Brizuela, Kathleen Cross, Teresa Plash, Samantha Hawkins. Meredith Powell, for some reason, said Butthole Surfers. I am required to say that because it's so ridiculous. Butthole Surfers. It is not. Okay. Good job, you guys. Very good. For those of you who said you were going to do poorly in this game, I beg to differ. Okay. Here's the next one. Say what you want to say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I want to see you be blah. What you want to say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I want to see you be blah. Want to see you. I just want to see you. I just want to see you. I want to see you be blah. Want to see you. I just want to see you. I just want to see you be. I've seen enough, I believe. I want to see you be brave. Brave was what we were looking for. And fun fact, this song Brave came out before the Katy Perry song Roar. And when Katy Perry's song came out, people were like, "Ayo, what you trying to do? You stealing from Sarah Bareilles. That's not cool." And they got mad at Katy Perry. But the two were friends and they talked about it. They had a good laugh and, everything is everything. All right, let's see. Who's at the top here? Cindy C, once again at the top, followed by Mia Mia to you, Scribble My Dibbles. Hang in there, Cha-Cha, you're going to get one of these. My Tal Cabelli, Michelle Bookout, Monique Lee, that damn Alaskan, Susie Brizuela, your boy Ken, Cora Lord, Misha Oliver, Lucy L, Sylvia Correa, Bernadette, Samantha Hawkins, Teresa Plash, Lori B, Mytel, nope, I want to see you be brave. Okay, good job, you guys. Here's the next one. All right. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding so you'll never ever leave from beside me? 'Cause I want you and I need you and I'm down for you always. KB, do you love me? Are you riding so you'll never ever leave from beside me? 'Cause I want you and I need you and I'm down for you always. Moves as well. You kind of had to because this was a thing when that song came out. And that song does have a name. And the name of that song is not Drake. The name of the artist who performed that song is Drake. However, the name of the song is something. That is what I'm looking for. I don't need Drake. I know it's Drake. I need the name of the song. Don't feel bad, philosophy. I am old too. And I had to practice that song. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? So you'll never ever leave from beside me. 'Cause I want you and I need you and I'm down for you always. That's right, Trump Reaper. Drake is Canadian. Or as I sometimes say, Canadian. What am I say? I forget. Wifey, help me out here. This is a funny story behind that. Let's see. I got a lot of people guessing Drake, but I'm gonna say I've seen enough. I haven't seen a lot, but I'm guessing many of you do not know the name of this song. Seen enough. It is In My Feelings. In My Feelings. And let's see, who is the rare person who actually did get the name of the song? Nurse Mitch is at the top with In My Feelings, followed by Sylvia Correa. Mia Mia to you. Meek Spees said wheelchair guy from Degrassi. Your boy Ken. Let's see. Is it Samantha Hawkins? There you go. Your boy Ken. Yeah, we got you already. Yeah, I'm not a big Drake fan either, but I was familiar with the song because it came out and it was a meme, and everybody was like dancing outside their car. The car was moving forward like 2 miles an hour, and they're doing this dance to the song while their car is moving without them driving. All right, let's see. What is the next one here? Oh boy, this show is going late. It's that water spill, damn it. Here's the next song. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash to the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the blah blah now. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash to the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the blah blah now. All right, that was painful. I've seen enough. And going forward with these last few songs, I'm just going to have to speed up the reading of the names and whatnot. We're looking for Shallow. From the movie A Star is Born. Excellent movie. Really great performances and excellent singing, of course, from Lady Gaga. And who's at the top here? At the top, we have Mia Mia to You, followed by Monique Lee, Lee Saunders, Nurse Mitch, Cindy C, Misha Oliver, Laurie B, Eddie G, Lucy L, Scribble My Dibbles, Susan Braswella, Sylvia Correa, Samantha Hawkins, Michelle, Maital Cabelli, Cha-Cha, you so close. You had the Lady Gaga. We needed the name of the song. Excuse me. Gavin Rutherford says opposite of deep. Yes. Teresa Plash. Maita Cabelli. There you go. Wilbur McCarthy. Lisa Hathaway. Teresa Plash. Yes, from the movie. Cha-Cha, that's from the movie. That Dan Velasquez says Shallow Tull. I like it. I like it very much. Veronica Tella, very good. But she says by Melania Trump. Okay, good job, you guys. Let's jump to the next and second to last one. Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the blah blah blah. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I got the horses in the back. Horse tack is attached. Wait. Hat is Matty Black. Got the boots to match. Riding on a horse high. You can whip your Porsche. I've been in the valley. You ain't been up off the porch now. I believe I have seen enough. Philosophy says I'm getting better. Thank you for that one. That just matched my non-existent key. Old Town Road. And let's see, who do we have at the top here? All right, all you guys complaining that these songs are too newfangled for you. This is as new as it gets, Old Town Road. Well, from 5 years ago or something. Who's at the top here? Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta. Misha Oliver is at the top, followed by Scribble My Dibbles, Monique Lee, Cindy C, Happy Hippie, I need the name of the song. Susie Brizuela, Eddie G, Chrissy M, Asmila J, Maita Capelli, Mia Mia to you, that damn Alaskan, your boy Ken, Michelle Bookout, the Trump Reaper, Lucy L, Bernadette, Meeks B says Old House Mold. Cha-Cha, there you go, Cha-Cha, you got one. Veronica Tello, Samantha Hawkins, Sylvia Correa, Teresa Plash, Linda Lick. Good job, you guys. All right. One more. Here we go. In New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York. These streets will make you feel brand new. Big lights will inspire you. Let's hear it for New York, New York, New York. Boom. That was pretty much, in my opinion, that was the low-hanging fruit. I knew I was going to need an easy-peasy one because these songs, they take a lot out of a non-singer. And I'm just wailing here. In New York. Garden always says Ethel Merman. God damn it. All right, I've seen enough. We're looking for Empire State of Mind. And mind you, that title, Empire State of Mind, is a mashup. Empire State and State of Mind. That's an excellent mashup. All right, let's see who's at the top here. In New York. Lee Saunders is at the top, followed by Cindy C. Sylvia Correa, so close. You said New York State of Mind. It's Empire State of Mind. Nurse Mitch, Misha Oliver, Mia to you, your boy Ken, Lucy L, my Takabelli, Scribble my Dibbles, that's in Gavin Rutherford. Also very close. I just said Empire State. It's Empire State of Mind. Kathleen Cross, Bernadette, Samantha Hawkins, Teresa Plash, Lori B, Monique Lee, Sylvia Correa, there's Susie Brizuela, Veronica Tello, Linda Lick. Okay. Whew! So can you pick an easier decade? Who is that? Veronica Tello. You know, it was not an easy decade for me, but, you know, I can't assume that it's only us old heads up in here. Apparently, that's not far from truth, but whatever. Thank you guys for playing this with me. Please remember to hit that like button before we jump into, oh, Cha-Cha hit me, boom, with the nice, hearty, kind donation. Thank you very much, Cha-Cha. That is very generous of you. Extremely generous. Thank you. Last but not least, we got our You Raggedy Bish. Rise. Nope.
You Raggedy Bish.
That's You Raggedy Bish. And today's You Raggedy Bish is none other than this jackass. If it's a day ending in the letter Y, it is yet another day for Raphael, a.k.a. Lying Ted, a.k.a. Fled Cruz, a.k.a. Cancun Cruz, a.k.a. Spineless Scrote, a.k.a. Mr. Pathetic, a.k.a. Reek, to look for new and inventive ways to humiliate himself, like this cringeworthy reading of Green Eggs and Ham when he was attempting to defund Obamacare, or when he was phone banking for the guy who dissed his wife. He said his wife was ugly. Dissed his father. Said his father killed JFK. And he's phone banking for him. Unreal. I can't tell you the things I would do to this man if he dissed my wife. We'd have been fighting. Straight up. We would have been fighting. Or how about this? Do not go quietly into that good night before January 6th. You thought we forgot about this shit? No, we did not. He thought he was all butch. No, he's all bitch. Or this, his trip to Cancun during a winter storm right before heading directly back from Cancun back to Texas. But, of course, when he was busted, he rolled his wife and daughters under the bus for that titanically bad decision to go there to this luxury resort in Cancun in the first place. And he had the audacity to leave his adorable little dog, Snowflake, home alone. Who does that? Who does that? Like, is Snowflake not a member of your family, you scummy son of a bitch? And then, of course, there was this takedown, this removal of the scab of where his manhood used to be, his complete transformation into a subhuman thing with no will, no self-respect of its own, his completely shameless undressing by Tuckums on national TV.
Senator Cruz was game enough to come on tonight. We appreciate that. He joins us now. Senator, thanks so much for coming on. So I guess there are a lot of dumb people in the Congress. You're not one of them. I think you're smarter than I am.
No.
And you never use words carelessly. And yet you called this a terror attack when by no definition was it a terror attack. That's a lie. You told that lie on purpose, and I'm wondering why you did.
Well, Tucker, thank you for having me on. When you aired your episode last night, I sent you a text shortly thereafter and said, listen, I'd like to go on because the way I phrased things yesterday, it was sloppy and it was frankly dumb.
No.
I don't buy that. Whoa. I don't buy that. Look, I've known you a long time, since before you went to the Senate. You were a Supreme Court contender. You take words as seriously as any man who's ever served in the Senate. And every word, you repeated that phrase. I do not believe that you used that accidentally. I just don't.
So, Tucker, as a result of my sloppy phrasing, it's caused a lot of people to misunderstand what I meant. Let me tell you what I meant to say. What I was referring to are the limited number of people who engaged in violent attacks against police officers. Now, I think you and I both agree that if you assault a police officer, you should go to jail. That's who I was talking about. And the reason the phrasing was sloppy is I have talked dozens, if not hundreds of times. I've drawn a distinction. I wasn't saying that the thousands of peaceful protesters supporting Donald Trump are somehow terrorists. I wasn't saying the millions of patriots across the country supporting President Trump are terrorists. And that's what a lot of people have misunderstood that comment.
Wait a second, but even your way, but hold on.
I have to stop this, right? Because it just goes on with him just trying to kowtow to Tuckums. But I have to stop because he clearly is able to make a distinction between a small number, as he said, a small number of violent, terrorist behaving people and the millions of peaceful, law-abiding citizens. Why then does he have such a disability to make that same distinction with Black Lives Matter protests, which were largely and mostly peaceful? 99% of them were peaceful. You had a handful of people who were stirring up shit, who would start a fire, would break windows, and a lot of those guys were instigators. That's already been proven. That dude who was a cop who broke the windows, umbrella guy. You know? So why, Ted Cruz, are you able to make a distinction between peaceful protesters and violent terrorists on January 6th, but you won't extend that courtesy to the millions of other peaceful, democratic, liberal protesters? Huh? And he said, oh, I was sloppy. It was sloppy wording. No, it wasn't. Guys, there's a video that I retweeted today made by Midas Touch about Ted Cruz. It was the Ted is a fraud hashtag. Excellent video because it documents, it shows a timeline of all the times Ted Cruz has used the words terrorist as it refers to the people involved in January 6th. Okay? And it goes all the way back to February, and then again in March, April, May, blah, 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 all throughout the year. He's trying to pin the blame on Democrats for twisting his words. Nah, dude, you posted those words yourself. And somebody who is so careful with how he uses words, you knew damn well what you were doing. Ted Cruz is trying to have his cake and eat it too. He's trying to be responsible and irresponsible at the same time. I'm not buying it. It's pathetic. And that's why the word pathetic was trending on Twitter last night. And he's the cause of the word pathetic trending on Twitter. Because he's pathetic. You know why he's pathetic? Because he allowed this guy to shred him. He allowed this Tuckums, this ball sack of flour posted on his Chiron, cruising for a bruising. They already knew how they were going to tee his ass up, and he said, yes, sir, may I have another? Sorry ass, cowardly, spineless piece. Oh, shit. If you're going to call out terrorism, this is the time to call it out. If beating cops with flagpoles and fire extinguishers is not terrorism, what the hell is? You coward, you piece of shit, you no ball sack having motherfucker. He's a raggedy bitch, and you was a raggedy bitch for the rest of this year. Veronica Tello, thank you, my friend, so kindly for the donation. Oh, thank you for that. My Tuckabelly says Cruz got boned by garbage. That is the lowest. Yes. Okay, so guys, that is my extended show. Thank you for hanging in there with me and my water issues. This ice hasn't completely melted yet. Here's at the bottom. And yeah, I'm going to have to go through this room with some more paper towel. And hopefully this laptop will be working on Monday. I will let you guys know one way or the other. Thank you for tuning in for today's show. Yeah, so if you guys got snow where you are, drive carefully. Yeah, don't rush. Wherever you're going, it'll keep until you get there and you get back home. Drive slowly and safely. Yeah. If you have not yet gotten your shot, despite the fact that I'm iffy on the goddamn communication from our side, still, vax up, boost up, do it. You know, it could really, not being boosted or vaccinated, you will get it worse. If you get it, you'll get it worse. That's my understanding of it. Until they update the understanding of the COVID, that's what it is. Get it so you don't get the disease symptoms worse. Yeah. And also, please wear a mask. Be responsible. The mask is not for your protection. It's for everyone around you, in case you have it. Keep your social distance 6 feet or better. And have a lovely, relaxing evening and weekend. Now, just want to remind you guys, if you happen to be doing a live stream and you have a tendency to wave your hands around like thusly, like a madman with no sense, and you have a glass of water next to you, well, you have seen what can happen. So don't do it. Move that water. All right. So I will see you guys on Monday, same time, same place. I love you all. Peace. Boom. Cindy says Cindy C says today's show was a must see. Thanks for the laughs. Yeah, I guess. I really am not trying to spill water on my laptop just for laughs, but I'm glad you guys had a good time. I did too, actually. Lisa Hathaway is getting boosted. She says, I get it boosted yesterday. Congratulations, Lisa Hathaway. Scribble My Dibble says you need a cup with a cap on it. You know, I do have a spill-free cup in this house somewhere. I should probably do that, yeah. Hey! Wait, what? Somebody's saying Mia Mia to you. Sorry, what? Wait, what happened? Shit. Oh, no. Oh, you guys. Mrs. Mia Mia to you. My condolences to you and your family. She lost her mother-in-law this morning to stage 4 breast cancer. I'm so sorry to hear that. I know how it is. I did lose my mom to breast cancer as well. So sorry to hear that. My thoughts and prayers to your family. Upside down your laptop to drain it, BDD. Oh yeah, I do have to. Yeah. Maybe put plastic over the laptop, a tippy cup. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys. I hate to end on a down note, but you know, I do want to extend my deepest sympathies to Mrs. Mia Mia to you and her family. Sympathies and condolences and loving, healing feelings to you guys. And again, thank you guys for sticking with me during a rough show. This was a rough show today. Sprinkle salt in a circle around your laptop, Meek Speed says. You guys are hilarious. You know what? Keep those jokes coming. Keep them coming. Save some for Monday, you guys. I love you all. Now it's time. You need to leave.